Hi everyone, I just got back from a 5-day trip to Mount Snow, Vermont, where I took my 2023 BMW M5 competition. If you follow my channel, you know that I usually take my Tesla Model Y Performance on those trips, but if I'm being honest, I got kind of tired of wasting an hour and a half going up there, charging the car. So instead of me spending 5 hours driving up there, it's 3.5 hours when I take the M5. But the reason why I wanted to make this video is to show you a little bit some of the prep work that I did to make sure this car is worthy of that trip, as well as some of the aftermath, because as you can see, there's a lot of it. First things first, as the Tesla gets all lonely up there, in order for me to go on that trip, I wanted to put a roof box on it because obviously this car has limited trunk space, so I had to create extra space. This roof box has been with me for many years. If you follow my channel, you know that I wrapped it last year to kind of match my yellow 911. I'm going to be rewrapping it to match this car. But in order for me to be able to mount it, I bought a set of OEM BMW crossbars. Luckily, this car, even though it has a carbon fiber roof, it does have these openings on the rails to which you can mount these crossbars. Mounting it is pretty straightforward. You pop them open, you install the crossbars. I usually put some towels to protect the carbon fiber in case I drop it. Obviously everything locks in place, everything screws in place. Then the same thing with the box. You just have to make sure that the spacing between the brackets matches with the spacing on the crossbars. I was able to pack so much stuff into this box. I mean, my snowboard went in there, my wife pairs of skis, two of my kids pairs of skis, ski poles, all the boots, all my clothes, some of the other stuff. So much stuff fits in there. And in case you say that I'm stretching the truth when I talk about how roomy this box is, check this out. Dirty wet clothes, all of my snowboarding clothes and all the boots are in there. Obviously all the equipment is in there. So this tiny box packs a huge punch. I averaged about maybe 75 miles an hour and it stayed pretty stable. No funky noises, no anything like that. This is not all the space that I used up. I also put stuff in the trunk, and just to kind of show you what the trunk looks like. Yep, the trunk is fully filled up with stuff. As you can hear, the car is still on because my son is sleeping inside. We just got back literally and I wanted to make this video. With this exhaust, I can close the flaps and everyone in the car is happy. But then if I want to overtake somebody and I really want to make a lot of noise, I open up the flaps and it creates a lot of good noise. I highly recommend this Dynan exhaust. I'm going to link the video where I installed it down in the description of this video. But now let's talk about how dirty the car is, because the place that I stayed at had a pretty muddy road leading up to it, and when I went up there it was about 40 degrees, so it was all slushy and whatnot, so there was a lot of mud that I had to drive through. Luckily, and I kid you not, TLG mud flaps saved me. Yes, if you say, hey, how come the side of your car is not completely clean? Well, it is still clean, because if it wasn't for the mud flaps, you see, this would have been on the side of the car. Just like here, see, all of that would have been on the side of the car. So the mud flaps absolutely did the job. If you were to see the mud that I have to drive through, you'd be amazed. And a lot of you would probably say, oh, I don't want to drive my nice car through it. This thing should wash off. And I also have PPF on the front clip, so I'm not really worried about scratches or anything like that. But at the end of this video, we're going to take this car to a touchless car wash. So let's see how everything washes off. But let's get up close a little bit just so you can see what this looks like. To me, this looks kind of cool. This shows you that the car is being used, but look at all the mud. You see all the mud that's in there. Oh my God, all the mud is caked in. These tires, by the way, these are the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S all-season tires. Fantastic tires on the highway. Obviously, we didn't encounter any snow, but this car has the same tires on it and it performs excellent in the snow, so I highly recommend these tires. But yeah, look, there's some dirt on the rear view mirrors. This is from when you drive through the mud and you turn the wheels, it all sprays from here onto the mirrors. But again, everything washes off. This side of the car is not PPF'd. You can see that the passengers, when they get in, including myself, they sort of touch these areas. So I suspect there's going to be some micro scratches, but it is what it is. And then these wheels, Looking at these wheels being as dirty as they are, I am kind of contemplating switching up the wheel color to maybe gunmetal gray. Let me know. It's sort of darker one. Let me know what you think about it. But this looks kind of cool as opposed to it being black. If you know me, you know I change my mind a lot. But yeah, it would be kind of cool maybe. Or maybe doing like a silver rim around. I could probably do it in vinyl. Let me know. Comment down below. I wanted to make sure I keep things fairly clean. By the way, before I left, I preconditioned the leather seats just so they stay a little bit extra soft, and again, no issues there. I've got my rubber floor mats. If you saw my rubber floor mat video, you know why I went with these. Everything on the inside stays clean from the dust. Yes, from your feet rubbing here, that stays dirty, but that's okay. But at the end of the day, inside of the car stayed fairly clean. It's gonna take me some time to clean it, but I am going to take it to a Touchless car wash, which I've never been to. My buddy Jeff, who visited me once, said, hey, there's one in the area. So I'm gonna see if I can wash it and see how well this dirt comes off. Before we do that, let's check the engine bay, because driving through the mud may have splashed some mud into the engine. Let's see. Maybe it got a little dusty. I'm gonna have to dust it off. You know how anal I am. But yeah, no splashes of mud in the engine bay. Before we do get to that car wash, I wanted to say that I really like the way the car looks when it's dirty and when it has a roof box on. And I got a lot of compliments during my trip from people saying, hey, that's so cool, that's so cool. I don't know if it was the roof box, I don't know if it's the color, I don't know if it's the M5, but it's kind of cool that people appreciate what you've got. But anyways, we're about to pull up to the car wash. Let's hope it goes well. This is what I'm talking about. This is the Touchless car wash. Let's hope it doesn't scratch anything. We're gonna do the ultimate. So check this out. This is what it looks like. I can't believe I've never been to a Touchless car wash. Again, my buddy Jeff, thank you Jeff if you're watching this. You're the one who told me about it. $14. It's awesome. And what's cool about it is it also has undercarriage wash. So when you drive during the winter with a lot of salt on the road, this is perfect. I'm gonna bring my 911 in here because the car can be extremely low and it can still fit into this since there's nothing on the floor. It's just a flat floor. Yay! Oh. Ay. I could have done a slower pull-in. I don't think I got the front wheels. That's okay. First time. So now it's misting me with something. Ooh la la. So you can see, this actually shows you the different stages: cleaning, washing, polishing, surface protectant, spot-free rinse, air drying, and then thank you. So we are at the air drying stage. It says proceed forward, thank you. Let's bring the car home and see what it looks like. As I suspected, the wheels didn't wash properly because I think I just went in too fast. But look, the mud flaps are fairly clean. Wheel wells we're gonna have to put we're gonna have to use my pressure washer, but the most important thing is undercarriage is cleaned. Most of the side, if you come up close, yes, there you go, this is PPF. So, did it wash all the little, all the stuff? No, but to get salt and mud off the side of your vehicle, this is a good solution. Will I use this every day? No. Will I use this often? No. Will I use this during the winter? Yes. Look, at least the tips are clean, and see how much more they stick out when they heat up. How cool is that? All right, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video. Would you have taken this car on a trip like this? And I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye bye.